Hello, and welcome to eClerx Talks, where we explore how brands win on the digital shelf. I'm Adam Cohen, and I'm joined today by Jamyn Edis, Professor at NYU's Business School. And today we're diving into a silent killer on the digital shelf, poor product content.
So let's talk about product content. It is, I think, one of the biggest threats to conversion that brands still overlook here in e-commerce. So we'll walk through why that is costing revenue and how we can fix it. But let me start by saying that content matters now more than ever. When we're talking about content, we're talking about images, product videos, descriptions, etc. With more shoppers searching and buying directly on retailer sites like be it Amazon, Bed Bath & Beyond, Home Depot, Costco, you name it, your product page is the brand experience now,
Right.
So they're not necessarily going to your product website, but your product listing is now the brand experience on that retailer. So if it's incomplete, if it's inconsistent, if it's outdated, then you're losing both visibility and trust.
So where are brands falling short when it comes to product content? What are the most common issues you're seeing out there today?
But more often than not, it's just the basics. It's missing images, it's inconsistent specs across retailers, outdated descriptions, unstructured data that may break as you go from a laptop to mobile. So these content compliance issues, they can really hurt search ranking and can drop conversion rates. We've seen by up to 20%. And so shoppers on the other side, they definitely notice it, even if the brand doesn't.
So if a brand thinks they might have content issues, what's the best way for them to diagnose and then correct them at scale?
Well, I would start with a content health audit and do that across all of your retail channels. So that's an important exercise to undertake. You want to look for everything from image completeness through to copy consistency, spec accuracy, and then prioritize the updates and the optimization to your top SKUs. I think that's important because sometimes there are simply too many SKUs out there. So concentrate on your top 25, 50% of your SKUs, especially where content gaps are aligning with historically low performance. And that's where you have to fix that first.
That's exactly what our platform, Market Intelligence, helps with. We can help scan product pages across retailers and flag those inconsistencies, right? And provide scorecards so teams know exactly where to focus. We found that brands that automate this process win more on the digital shelf because there's more complete information. So what are your main takeaways for the session?
I think the most important thing is that you're using content to protect conversion and brand equity.
Right.
So I'd say that really three things that I would focus on. Firstly, treat content like performance marketing. Right? It's, you have advertising and performance marketing. Content is another one of those levers. So, and it will directly impact revenue. That's number one. Secondly, I would put in place and build a governance process to make sure that your content is kept clean and is kept consistent. Look, it's not about perfection. It's about maintaining visibility, accuracy, and being fast, speed to update, basically. Because at the end of the day, clean content pays off in real revenue and real margins.
Yeah, no, and thank you for that. And I also think, like what you said about being data informed, right? So it's not necessarily a data-driven decision. It just helps you provide a bit more information to help make a better decision.
Absolutely. As a former client of eClerx, in my role both at Take-Two Interactive and at Pearson, we had thousands of SKUs, and this content quality issue kept on coming up. And we made a lot of use of tools like Market Intelligence, like Market 360 from eClerx to make sure that we were auditing, that we were optimizing our performance, and making sure that we were clean and consistent in our content list.
And that brings us to the end of this discussion today of the effects of poor product content. Would you like to learn more about how your products are stacking up or where you can gain a competitive edge? Head to eClerx.com to learn more about our market intelligence platform, or shoot us an email at market360@eclerx.com. Market 360 is our AI-driven digital shelf solution that helps brands cut through the noise. With real-time insights into search rankings, pricing, product content, availability, and seller behavior, you get the full picture all in one solution. Thanks for watching.